Don't you keep me waiting, losing patience. All I'm saying, I just need a minute of your attention, love and affection. Make that connection. I just need a minute of your time.
Yeah, am I asking you for too much? I don't really give two fucks. If I had enough time, I'd phone a lifeline. Tell my man Regis to call your ass up. I'm over bad luck, I need a good girl. I want a real one to change my whole world. And I'm thinking you could be that. Baby, you the one for me, better believe that. I don't got time to waste, don't waste my time. If you gotta go, I'll hold your place in line. You've been with me since day one. And like that 90s rock song, I was thinking we should save tonight. Let me pump the brakes, Joe Budden with it. Girl, you pump me up, I'm yelling, let's get it. I don't really know where we headed. You were my best friend and the best ended.
Don't you keep me waiting, losing patience. All I'm saying, I just need a minute of your attention, love and affection. Make that connection. I just need a minute of your time. I just need a minute of your time. I just need a minute of your time.
Hey, we should break the rules, baby. Don't tell yourself that you got shit to do, baby. Skirt, skirt, in a coupe, room for two, baby. And look, I got all the moves, baby. Hey, 1 minute, all I need is one. Yeah, show you that with me is a dog. Yeah, okay for your ex, cause he a L. Yeah, you just need some fun, I can tell. Hey, girl, I had to say what's up with you. And TBH, I really fuck with you. And promise I don't wanna waste your time. Keep it 100, we got nothing to lose. Keep it 100, I'm just being honest. Hey, 1 minute, that's a piggy promise. Hey, kick it with me and your schedule going non-stop. You my number one, no contest. Hey,
don't you keep me waiting, losing patience. All I'm saying, I just need a minute of your attention, love and affection. Make that connection. I just need a minute of your time. 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 I just need a minute
I
of your
need 60
time.
seconds, baby, yeah. You know you drive me crazy, yeah.
I just need to be by your side, your side.
60 seconds, baby, yeah. Think about you daily, yeah.
I just need a minute of your time.
Yeah, city, baby. Gianni and Kyle. First team, bitch.
A minute of your time.
It's a wrap.
Minute of your time.
Well, good morning. It's a Monday. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody? How was your weekend? Do anything fun and exciting? Did you? I don't know. What'd you do? Let me know. What'd you do? What'd you do this morning? This weekend? Oh man, you can always tell when it's a Monday, I think, right? Like some Mondays you're just like, can we just start over? I feel like today was one of those days for me personally. Not anything to do with this stream or anything. Just, you know, it's early in the morning on a Monday and I'm already like, let's go back to Sunday and start over. But how was your weekend? How was everybody's weekend? Santa, how was your weekend? Mike, Keith, Steve, Renee, how was your weekend? Was it good? Did you enjoy your weekend? I would say I enjoyed my weekend for the most part. thanks for asking. I know that was you guys were all about to ask me how my weekend was, so thank you for asking. Mike says, I've been watching Dr. Disrespect on YouTube. Can we be called Slick Adam and is our daddy Daddy Club? Oh, that's funny. Here's what I'll say. Oh god, that made me laugh. So I too have been watching a lot of Dr. Disrespect, catching up on some things. But I'll say this. Here's my takeaway of Dr. Disrespect. The one thing that he does incredibly well is gives you a completely immersive viewing experience. And that's what I strive to do. And I haven't hit that level yet. Because part of the reason was I hadn't realized what my thing was. And I've been struggling with that for weeks, actually. And a few weeks back, I was watching one of my other favorite streamers, a guy named Kit Boga. And for anyone who knows who Kit Boga is Kit Boga does sort of anti-scammer streams mostly on Twitch, but he's got a huge YouTube. I think he just crossed 2 million subs on YouTube. It's either 1 or 2, but I think it's 2 million. So Kit Boga is endlessly hilarious, tricking scammers who, those robocall scanners that you get, and they try to like steal all your information and all that stuff. And he has this whole elaborate computer setup to combat that, and he puts on characters and voices, and it's completely immersive. And he does all these like 3D environment, and this is a recent thing that he was started doing, 3D environment scenes, right? So that was the first time I had seen that kind of stuff, and I was just like, wow, that's really inventive and really, really cool. And then the Dr. Disrespect stream happened, and that blew my mind of the 3D environment kind of stuff he was doing. And then, guys, I'm telling you, this DC Fandome, and I know that's the topic of today, and this was sort of just an aside. And if you just clicked on this, and if you made it a couple minutes in, don't worry, we will talk about these topics that I put in the thumbnail and on the title. But I'm talking to the people right now. So the DC Fandome trailer it looks like they're doing the same thing with the 3D environment. And after I watched that Dr. Disrespect stream, I was like, guys, this is the future of immersive streaming, is putting you in like a environment that gets you feeling like you are somewhere. So I've been working very hard the last few weeks on getting that sort of idea together, and over the weekend it finally clicked how to put it all together. And I'm not going to tell you yet, but I will say this: I worked a lot on it this weekend, and this is not necessarily going to be like a cut and dry, like here it is. I will let you guys in on it as it goes, because I know you guys a lot of you have been with me very early. So I'm going to, like, sort of as it progresses, let you in on it. So I'm hoping there's a couple conversations I need to have with a couple people, but after I have those conversations, then I'm going to kind of start telling you guys what I've been working on, which is I'm very excited for, and I hope you are too. It's going to take, I'll say this, part of the one thing that I love doing is Debate 8. Obviously, it's my baby. It's like the main show of this channel, right? It's the thing. And I wanted to incorporate a lot more of those that debate 8 feel, not debating per se, but like that competition, that gaming feel, not video gaming, but like it's sort of like movie gaming in a sense. It's interactive, it gets people involved. So that's the kind of stuff I want to do. And the themes of this channel that is going to go forward once I launch this is going to be more of that stuff that you guys love. So we'll over the next couple days, I'm gonna start letting you in on that kind of stuff. So there you go. I got that out. Got that off my chest. Mike says, saw the Stargirl season finale. It was great. A wonderful payoff for the season. I think it's completely different than any CW show. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I actually haven't heard any real negative stuff about it. So that's awesome, Mike. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't know that I'm going to jump into any more CW stuff, if I'm being honest. I think I've had my fill. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot for me to jump back into something, if I'm being honest. It was a weekend of F1 and Call of Duty. Nice, Keith. Nice. Stayed home, watched Dr. D and the Braves. Cool. Finished Dark over the weekend. Started watching The 100. Just a relaxing weekend. And you know what? Sometimes you need that, Santa. Jim's here. Good morning. Renee says it was hot. Temperature was intolerable. 91 at 11 p.m. I went out with the fam to go get some ice cream last night. I got in the car. It's at 102 degrees. Now the car cooled down a little bit, but it was still like high 90s. It was ridiculous. Rewatching The Boys. Yeah, I want to rewatch The Boys too. I gotta check. So for those of you who don't know, and I've been pipping it out a lot, so you probably do know. I have no idea why I'm holding a pencil, and this is like a giant pencil too. I've been pipping out our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/fanjecture. The reason why I've been doing that a lot, but one, because we're having a lot of fun playing all these interactive games with each other. So when I announce playing, come play with us. It's fun. But two is because I want to sort of get in the mindset, because I want to do a lot of Twitch Prime watches over there. So if you are Amazon Prime, if you are an Amazon Prime member, if you have Amazon Video, you have Amazon Prime Video, which I know most of you have, and if you don't have it, I have a feeling most of you are probably gonna get it eventually once the Lord of the Rings show comes around, which is, I know it's not for a little while, but hey, and if you have Amazon Prime, you have it for free anyway. I don't know if you realize that, but anyway. Where was I? Where was I? I got distracted. Sorry, I got distracted by something. But yeah, I want to do more watches over there on Twitch. It'll be a lot easier to do them on Twitch. So again, things to keep in the back of your mind. But we're going places. We're going places. But I do want to rewatch The Boys, and I think we can do that through Amazon Prime watches over on Twitch. He had 508,000 viewers at one stage. It was crazy. Dude, Keith, that 500,000 people watching that stream. It was unbelievable. I'd be interested to see how many he gets today. Not as much, but it's still gonna be huge. Really cool Keanu Reeves interview on the Today Show yesterday morning. Cool. I'll have to check it out. Need a wig, sunglasses, and a porn stash. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I mean, that's Doc's thing. I don't know that I'm gonna necessarily wear costumes, but I started I started redesigning Debate 8 graphically. And let me say, you guys know that I'm a very big green screen person. Obviously, I'm clearly not in a park right now. I know. You might have clicked on this video for the first time and saw me here and said, man, how is this guy streaming in a park? I hate to break it to you. I'm not in a park. So I like my green screens. So I'll just say that. I'll just say that. Anthony is here. Good morning. Reefer Man. Good morning. You love those anti-scammer videos? Yeah, Renee, go check out Kitboga, Kitboga. The man, I think he's the best anti-scammer video maker there is. Check both YouTube and Twitch. He's got like either 1 mil or 2 mil on YouTube, I think. He's huge. Aggressively, I'm editing my new scam video right now. Season 2 of The Boys comes out on my birthday. Wow, that's a good gift. Been trying to find something else to binge. Finish Umbrella Academy and The Order. I don't know what to start now. You know, the next thing I have to binge is I need to catch up on the Harley Quinn show on HBO Max. Boonda, we're not doing your top 8. Sorry. We already have something planned. We have the alternate comic book movies this week. It's gonna be an excellent one. Let's get into our first topic. Since we're talking HBO Max, let's get to this topic. Guys, today is gonna be a very relaxing stream because there's no news. And I know if Trinity was here, he'd be like, no news, no news. But you're not going to talk about the really obscure rando horror movie thing that so I don't think he's here this morning. But besides, if he was here, I'd be timing him out anyway, so he's lucky he's not here. This man is hurting for a timeout after the blasphemous, blatant, libelous, disparaging remarks he had against me on Friday stream and during Trailer Park Live on Friday night on 2nd Street Marvel's channel. If that man shows up here, he's getting timed out. Because I ain't dealing with that shit. Let me explain to you about who Trinity from 2nd Street Marvel is. Trinity from 2nd Street Marvel is a man who's afraid of me. He's afraid of me. I even had to go so far this weekend to send a tweet to Myrtle, 2nd Street Myrtle. Yes, if you didn't know, Myrtle has his own Twitter. I sent a picture to a tweet message to 2nd Street Myrtle at 2nd Street Myrtle, showing him the 10.5% beer that Trinity is afraid to go drink for drink with me, because he talks big. Because Trinity thinks that just because he's in his room with all his toys and his posters, like a man-child, that just because he goes to the store and finds a big number on his beer, that means he can handle his liquor. He's scared. For weeks, I've been saying, let me come on with you. We'll hang out. We'll chill. We'll have a couple drinks. We'll talk shop. And I think he's afraid of looking stupid, that he's going to have half a glass and then start, walking in the walls and going into his garage and start trying to build something, or walk into his kitchen and start making, peanut butter and pickle sandwiches because he can't handle his liquor. So it's a good thing Trinity's not here today. Harry Potter films to stream on NBC Universal's Peacock. So here's the basic story. Harry Potter's leaving HBO Max for a little while. Starting in October, they're going to go over to NBC Peacock, that free service. Now, I don't know if it's going to be part of the free package or not. I guess we'll find out. I haven't gone on NBC Peacock since day one, since I signed up for it. Are they going to be free? Asked Jim. That's a great question. The article does not say. I have no idea. I'm gonna guess. Well, they're all. Here's what I would say. They probably will be with commercials. That would be my guess. So here's why. Because in 2016, HBO struck a deal with NBC that gave it the television and digital rights to the franchise through 2025. Man, that is not looking ahead. HBO, let me ask you a question. Or not even HBO, Warner Brothers. Let me ask you a question, Warner Brothers. Did you not learn any lessons from Marvel giving away their stuff? I mean, honestly, were you that hurting for money that you made a deal for 9 years? As if things don't change rapidly in the world and in this industry in general. In 2016, you were like, yeah. You know, we kind of see streaming stuff on the horizon, but screw it. We're not going to do anything with it. You know, here's what I'll say. For as much shit as people give Disney, if they go down, if they ever go down, which they're too big to fail, but if they ever go down, they're going down with all their stuff. You know, they're going down with all their stuff. They're not gonna give it all away. So yeah, so it's gonna go on and off through the next 5 years. So one of the biggest draws to have HBO Max. So they better get those DC properties in. They better have a good plan. I can't wait to see what DC Fandome brings us. Speaking of which, transition. DC Fandome, except for an epic superhero confab. So they released a mini. Music is so loud. A mini trailer with all of their celebs. AT&T? Question mark? No, well, at 2016, it would have been Warner Brothers proper. AT&T was a recent thing. I'm sure AT&T would have been like, no. But I guess that's part of the reason why AT&T had to come in and buy him up, because Warner's was hurting. All right, so here's our little thing. Let's take a look. Let's see. Let's see who we got. Who's coming? All right, anyone good? Let's see. Adam Brody, not bad. Alan Tudyk, cool. Alfre Woodard, nice. Like that. If you guys see any, let me know. Amy Smart, that's interesting. Andy Muschietti, cool. Anthony Rapp, there's a name. Okay, let's see. There's all the B's. All right, let's go to the C's a little bit. All right, we got Katie Lotz from the CW. Let's see. Anybody? It's a long list of names of people. I have no idea who they are. Amy Smart's in Stargirl. Oh, okay, cool, awesome. Chris Palmer, Chris Pine, Christina Hodson, Clancy Brown, Colleen Atwood, Connie Nielsen, Constance Zimmer, Damon Lindelof, Danica McKellar. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Daniel Day Kim, Danielle Panabaker. Let's see. Darren Criss, David F. Sandberg, feel like I'm reading these backwards. Should have went the other way. Dwayne Johnson obviously is going to be there. All right, is that Eric McCormack? Wow, Eric McCormack, interesting. Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller is going to be there. All right, let's go down to the F's a little bit. Did I pass on Chris? Good Lord, Jim, you got me. You got me. Jim, you got me. That was nice. Good job, Jim. Good job. Did I pass on Christopher Lee? Good job. You got me on that one. Grant Gustin, Greg Berlanti. It's a good thing these are all virtual and not in person. I don't think some of these people want to be in the same rooms with each other. Idris Elba, Henry Winkler, Jai Courtney, James Gunn, Jason Alexander, James Wan, Jason Isaacs. Jason Isaacs, man, I love Jason Isaacs. Such a good actor. Who's Elba playing? Elba is in Suicide Squad. I think he took over the role of Deadshot, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Or that was the rumor, and he may or may not be. Can you do kinetic sand? Where's Ma? Go ask her. Okay. Joel Kinnaman. A lot of good names on here. So this thing, man, this thing's gonna be star-studded, right? Nathan Fillion, there you go. All you guys gonna get your Nathan Fillion fix in. He will not be announcing that he's Green Lantern. Don't worry. It's not happening. What was that TV show he was in where there was the alternate universes? Who? Jason Isaacs? You mean Oh, right. The one where he was like in one life, like his wife was alive and the other she was dead, right? That one? What was that? What was that called? Because you're 100% right. And no, I haven't seen the OA. I heard it was good. Yeah, I don't know which show that was. Awake. There it is. Awake. That's the one you're talking about. Star Trek Discovery does fit that description aggressively. That's why I was confused. I was like, I know Trev would know Star Trek Discovery. I was like, that can't be the one. No, you're talking about Awake. I hadn't seen it. Wow, that was 2012. That was 8 years ago. Man, God, time flies. Time really does fly sometimes. Is Kaylee Cuoco going to be there? I would imagine. Let's see. That would be right there. Kaylee Cuoco. Boom. Yeah. Oh yeah. I would imagine the entire cast of Harley Quinn is going to be there. I mean, it's one of their biggest shows. Let's be real. So yeah. Yeah, a lot of good big names on there, you know. All your heavy hitters. I think DC Fandome, I'm not even lying. I think DC Fandome is going to blow it out of the water. They're going to blow it out of the water with this thing. I'm confused. Is that it's 24-hour thing? So it's either going to be like one of two things, right? It's either going to be the panels are timed, right? Where they throughout the day, there's sporadically spaced out so you can watch it. And the other thing that's possible is it's all going to drop at once, and you have 24 hours to watch whatever you want to watch. I don't know. Do we still need more details? I hope the panels aren't at night for me. Rip my sleeping schedule if they are. I don't think it's going to be that way. I think it's going to be... I think they're going to sort of like sporadic, like early on, like in chunks. This is my guess. We literally have no idea. I think in chunks they're going to like release certain panels, or maybe they're going to open up certain, you know, of these lands, these areas. And then, because do I still have the image? No, I don't still have the image. Because, you know, they split it up into like the 5 different lands and the areas. So I think that's what it's going to be. I think they're just going to open it up. They're going to say you have 24 hours to watch whatever you want to watch. We do need more information though. And I'll say this, we need information for idiots like me who wants to sort of stream about this stuff. So I don't know. I hope we get to know soon, because this thing is happening really soon. So it would be nice if they let us know. It's August 22nd. So we got, it's 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks away. So we need to know more. I would imagine by the end of the week, we're going to know like what the deal is. So we'll see. But yeah, guys, that's all I got today. So we can open it up for questions or talk about whatever you want, or we can close out the stream early. Today is one of those days where there's not much alive. It was a slow weekend. Just jumping online, making sure nothing else popped up, which it didn't. You know what I do have to watch? I meant to this weekend, but I need to get to it. I want to watch American Pickle. I want to I want to... I've been hearing good things. So I want to see that. Season 2 of The Boys prediction. Well, I think we're going to get a first look at Black Noir. I think he was, you know, the masked, quiet type. But I think Black Noir, we're going to see him. We're going to hear him. So I think that I feel like, I don't know. I want to say like another suit dies. But I can't imagine who it would be. I don't know. I've heard Maeve isn't in the previews. I mean, she has been, but you do make a good point, Danny, that she hasn't been in there a lot. So there's a chance she might be Gonzo. Will the Den of Nerds community have a fantasy football league? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know. I don't even know if there's going to be football, man. If I'm being honest, like there will be, but I think the chances of it like being the whole season is really up in the air. Will there even be real football to have a fantasy league for right now? It's super crazy. You would say Deep. You think Deep is gonna bite it? Maybe. I don't know. He's the comic relief, right? So I don't know that you kill off your comic relief. look, he's a D-bag and we don't really like him, but they were trying to make him a little bit more likable by the end of the season. He definitely is the comic relief of the soup side. If anything, like maybe, I don't know, I wouldn't say A-Train. A-Train, I think there's going to be a lot of side flipping here. I think if anyone has the ability to flip sides, because we already know what Stargirl, not Stargirl, what's her name? What's her character's name? Starlight. Thank you. We already know Starlight is probably gonna, flip, because she already basically has the rocky relationship, but she'll be on the good side. I think Maeve is gonna be stuck in her ways. I think if anyone has an opportunity to switch to the other side, I think it might be A-Train. So that's a possibility. Which James Bond is the best and why is it Daniel Craig? Daniel Craig is an excellent James Bond. However, my favorite James Bond movie is not a Daniel Craig one. My favorite James Bond movie is GoldenEye. What year did that come out? 95? Yeah. Look, overall body of work, you're probably talking Connery and Craig as the two best. I get that, but my favorite and single performance and movie is actually GoldenEye and Pierce Brosnan. That it's my favorite. So my favorite is probably Pierce Brosnan, just because of GoldenEye, and not just because of the video game. See, Adam threw in there N64 GoldenEye, which is a revolutionary video game, and it's not just because of that. I genuinely really love that movie. I mean, you got Sean Bean in there as your bad guy, so I mean, how poorly could that be, you know? But no, for me, the one singular Bond is Pierce Brosnan, GoldenEye. Now I know as the Pierce Brosnan films went on, the quality definitely dipped. No lies there. I would say with Daniel Craig, a lot of hit or miss. I'm very much looking forward to the next one. I love the franchise, so I'm always going to give it a shot, right? Bond's a weird franchise, right? Where like a lot of other franchises, when a bad movie comes out, it's like the end of the world, and you make 40,000 videos on why it's the end of the world, right? You make a bad Bond movie, you shrug it off and you wait for the next one. I don't know. Lord Vito says his favorite was GoldenEye also because it's so good. The Deep's got a little arc going. Yeah, he's basically a rapist, but he's so naive, and he gets sexually assaulted in later episodes. It's super effed up, but it's in his arc 100%. That's why it's like from the start you don't like him. I think they're trying to pull like a Jamie Lannister with him, where super messed up at the beginning, and then you kind of understand him more. So look, it's a lot different, like Jamie Lannister, where you bang your sister and you push a kid out the window, versus like attempted rape, especially today. So I think for a lot of people, the Deep is not redeemable, but we'll see what they do. That's because most of the Bonds are already close to B movies. Austin Powers points that out. Like could be Will. Although I would venture to say that the Daniel Craig movies have tried to elevate out of B movie status. But yeah, no, that's an excellent point. I would say too, the audiences for Bond probably tend to skew older. Would be my guess. I have no hard facts on that, but that would be my guess. So, with an older, skewed viewing audience, tend not to, I don't know, rage out so much. Yeah, a lot of college footballs are backing out this year. What's your favorite heist film of all time? I don't know. I would say the first one that I have two. I'll say this, two. One's more serious and one is funny or comedic. So the two that just popped in my head, so maybe I'll say that at least for today, some of my favorites. The Town. The Town is absolutely one of my favorites. God, what an incredibly suspenseful film. The acting is incredible. Ben Affleck directs the shit out of that movie. The Town is so good. And then I would say on the comedic side, man, Ocean's 11 is still hands down one of my favorite movies of all time. So those two very different films, but those, if I had to pick like a drama and a comedy right now, just off the top of my head, I would say The Town and Ocean's 11. Great Muppet Caper or Muppets Most Wanted. Those are also really good. I Am Batman, Gavin. I knew it. I've never seen you and Batman in the same place. I knew it. I had this feeling. The score, yeah, it's a good one. I don't remember seeing Ocean's 11 on Adam's favorite movies debate 8. No, I said one of, not. It's not top 8. Top 25? Yeah. If I did a massive like 64 bracket, Ocean's 11 would 100% be on there. So yeah. What rounded out the top 10? That's a good question. I don't even know. What would have rounded out the top 10. I mean, honestly, probably if I'm being honest, probably some either more Star Wars, more original trilogy, or more Back to the Future, if I'm being honest. Because I only put Empire and Back to the Future 1 on there, and I could easily fill up the last two spots with New Hope, Return of the Jedi, Back to the Future 2, Back to the Future 3. Easily. In some ways, I gotta be honest, and here's the thing. Most days, I actually like Back to the Future 2 more than Back to the Future 1. I think that's a brilliant film. I know it gets a lot of hate. I think it's brilliant the way they incorporate the whole story again, and it's not repetitive in a bad way, but it builds on it. Indiana Jones didn't get in there. Yeah, I could have probably done. Which one would I do? I definitely would not do Temple of Doom. I'm not a big Temple of Doom fan. I gotta be honest. I'm sorry. I don't really like Temple of Doom. I like Raiders and I like Last Dance. Last Crusade. I probably like Last Crusade more. Raiders has so much nostalgia factor, but I've rewatched them all recently, And I think Last Crusade holds up way better and has a much better story. There's a way more iconic moments in Raiders for sure. There's so many good iconic moments in Raiders. But I would say as an overall whole, I don't think it's as good as Last Crusade. If I'm being honest, there's too much screaming. And that's part of the reason why I don't like Temple of Doom 2. So much screaming in that movie. Like, just stop screaming. Show me the damn movie. Stop screaming. Dora the Explorer was pretty good. Indiana, aggressively, I gotta say, Dora was way better than I thought it was gonna be. Especially for a time, Back to the Future 2 was great. Reliving parts of the first movie blew me away at the time. Especially for its time, especially now. Keith, now. So good. Should I watch it? It's streaming and I don't have kids. Watch what? Oh, Dora? I don't know. If you don't have kids, I don't know. Look, I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't have watched it if I didn't have kids. Is it cute and enjoyable? Yeah, but it certainly will not blow you away. The story is pretty predictable. For those of us who watch movies, the story's pretty predictable. So, I mean, the only reason I watched it was because we had family movie night, and it was a night for the kids to pick. So that's why we watched it, and I enjoyed it as a family film. I don't know that I would have enjoyed it if I just like by myself watching it. I mean, maybe I would have, but I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that one, Jim. I would say if you literally have nothing else, or if you just want to be like a film completist and see what everyone's talking about, Dora was a perfect execution of the material. It really stuck to the source material aggressively. Like, you know what's funny though? It kind of did. And I know you're joking and being tongue in cheek, but I gotta be honest, it kind of did. It really did. Especially at the beginning. Oh no. Breaking news. Guys, this is upsetting. Antonio Banderas has tested positive for COVID on his 60th birthday. Oh no. I want to film apologist shirts. I know, I'm working on merch. I definitely am working on merch. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. What I need to do is talk to Sly. I need to talk to Josh's guy and see what I can do with him. Because I have a whole idea of stuff. And we'll get there. We are gonna get there. I promise you. I need new MCU stuff, says Mike. I agree. We'll get there. We're slowly getting there, dude. It's August. We just have to wait a couple more months. If we can hold out a couple months, we'll all have so much fun stuff to talk about and watch. I hope Batfleck comes back. He was my favorite Batman. Do you think he will? Do I think he will above and beyond Justice League? Yes, I do. I know that there are reports that says, nope, not happening. But I gotta say, I don't know. I think it honestly all depends on this reaction to Justice League. Was he part of this list? I don't even know. I think he was. Let me see. Where's the bees? You know what? Ben Affleck was not. His name was not on here. So Ben's name was not on this list. Ben's name was not on this list, right? I'll bring it up here. Right? We're in the bees. Ben Aldridge. There's no Ben Affleck. Are they holding it back? Is he really not part of it? I mean, clearly they're not. If they want special surprises and newsworthy, like, oh my god, I can't believe he showed up. Obviously, you're not going to put his name in there. So, I don't know. I just don't know. I hope he comes back. I've said before, I would love for them to say, Ben Affleck, here is money for an HBO Max either series or film of your Batman versus Deathstroke film. I want to see that. I want to see that. And I feel like the way AT&T's been going, which they've been sort of rolling back the clock to going back to wanting to see. I think a lot of these executives at AT&T are big fans of the Zack Snyder stuff, and they want to see that continue. So I gotta imagine they've tried to bring Ben back into the fold and sort of been like, do your vision. We'll be hands off. Just do your thing. So I don't know. We will see. We'll figure it out. We will find out soon enough, right? After a week and a half, I think we'll know something. Especially after seeing the new Deathstroke animated movie. I'm just saying, like, they did a whole bunch of pre-production for this thing. Like, remember, where was that? Affleck, Deathstroke, production. How do I spell production? Pre-production image. Where was it? Here, remember this? Let me get. Can you guys see this? Remember this? They worked some animation and some costuming for this. Like, they were moving ahead. So I hope that happens. I really do. I don't know. We'll see. All right, fam. We're done for today. Thanks for hanging out, for chatting about, some stuff. You know what you got to do. You know what you got to do for me, because I don't know if you watched, guys. If you are not watching the bracket reveal on Twitter, make sure you're doing that. It's a pinned post. But right now, you can go vote on the next one to seed. Hold on, I'll bring it up to show you guys. The next one is going to be 2000s sex comedies. Oh, wait, can I do that? 2000 sex comedies. Here are your things to vote on. 40-Year-Old Virgin, Superbad, Wedding Crashers, Zack and Miri Make a Porno, The Girl Next Door, Van Wilder, American Pie 2, and Eurotrip. Santa says, I've literally seen none of these movies. You've seen none of these? Santa, how have you not seen any of these movies? Not one of them. Wow. I'm surprised you haven't even seen 40-Year-Old Virgin or even Wedding Crashers. Like, those are probably the two biggest ones. I think it's the first time I've seen all, says Jim. That's so funny. Santa's not seen any. Jim finally has seen all of them. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Zack and Miri takes it. I don't know, man. There's so many good ones on this list. My dark horse is Eurotrip. I love that movie. I love Eurotrip. Unabashedly love that. So yeah, so that'll be the next one. So Santa, it's a good thing you're not on the show for this week for that show. I get it though, man. I get it, because some of them probably not up your alley. But if there's, I would say, look, the most tamest one, probably Wedding Crashers and 40-Year-Old Virgin. If you're a big Ryan Reynolds fan, Van Wilder is a great film. He crushes it in that. Superbad is a perennial. Zack and Miri, Kevin Smith film. There's a lot of sex in it, so if that's not your thing, maybe not. Girl Next Door as well. They're both about making pornos, so there's that. I don't know. And Eurotrip, man. Scotty Doesn't Know. Oh, so good. Sex Drive isn't bad, but it's oddly forgettable. Yeah, we had talked about Sex Drive, putting that in, but I felt too many people hadn't actually seen it, so I thought these 8 had the greatest chance of mass appeal. So there you go. All right, let me see if Josh is up. I'll send you guys his way. Oh, he is. What is he talking about today? What? 90s X-Men sequel on Disney Plus. Awesome. I did read about that. All right, here we go. Zack and Miri is trash, Adam G. I would suggest giving that another watch. It is not trash, sir. Not trash. All right. Van Wilder's forgettable. Whoa, we got to get out of here before we get more hot takes. Here's the link. Go over to Josh. Go say hi over at the Den of Nerds. Go raid them. Tell them I sent you. That's it. That's what I got. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Go vote. Go vote on these 2000 sex comedies. Rank.fanjextra.com. And we'll do it up. Okay. See you guys on the other side.